How's everyone doing today? It's your boy, A-Dog TV, another day of Gossip TV. Today we're gonna be not even reacting, just gonna have a discussion. My opinion anyway. And you can have a reply in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. But it's about my generation, like the 80s slash early 90s babies. Um, so I've been watching a lot of like podcasts or influencers online and stuff. And one thing I'm starting to realize is, correct me if I'm wrong, but so there's two things it could be. So one of them is I feel like the generation of the late 80s and the early 90s, they're still stuck in the YN stage because when I hear a lot of people speak in the late 30s, early 40s, late 40s even, and I hear them speak with a lot of conviction in a sense of I am this, I am that, I used to do this, I used to do that. I mean, when I was a YN, I remember when the OGs used to come up to me and say, "Hey, back in my day, I used to do this, I used to do that." Then when I got a bit older, when I got to my late teens and early 20s, making a good change, you feel me? This and that and that and this. Then now them same elders that will come up to me and like, "Yeah, I used to do this, I used to do that," but what are you doing now? So I lost respect for them because when I was younger, I used to look up to them in the sense of they had respect on the road. They had people used to fear them, and if you hang around with them, people kind of leave you alone, type ish. You feel me? So then, as you grow older, you start realizing you start passing this so-called OGs because they're still stuck in the same level of. I'll give you a prime example. Like one of my elders, he used to come around in a mountain bike and start robbing people, like start taking people's phone or these little kids, you know. Then obviously when you grow up, you start realizing, hold on, this guy, I was about 16, 17, and this guy was like 24, 25. He gave us like 9 years. So now at my big age, like I can't picture myself when I was 30 robbing a 21-year-old, or when I was 25 robbing kids after school. That's crazy to me. But these olders, that's how they got their name. They was robbing little kids. They weren't, you know, they weren't they weren't bad to the people their age, but they were showing off amongst people younger. So of course, me being young, we don't know better. As far as we're concerned, this person has respect on the road. Then, of course, when we start hit 20, then we hit 21, 22. Now we're about 25, and this guy is in his mid 30s, but he's still on. So I'm driving. I'm in my mid 20s. I'm driving. Yeah, nice car. It's like, and he must have seen me one time in the hood, and he's like to me, "Oh yeah, what's going on? How you doing, man?" And he moves. So I'm looking at him, like, I'm thinking, hold on, I'm studying, like, I'm trying to better my life, and you're coming up to me at 30 something asking me for any moves. Yeah, at that point, I just, I lost respect for him, but I still had a bit of respect. So in the sense of, I wouldn't say nothing crazy to his face, but I started avoiding him. You know what I'm saying? So each time I see him, I just take a quick left or quick right. Because then it just dawns on me, like thinking, why is it that my generation people are still stuck in the YN stage? Could it be that when you go to prison and you do a couple of years, the couple of years that you've done in prison, your growth stops mentally? So the way you dressed before you went in, the way you spoke before you went in, the way you acted before you went in, you would think, okay, because I was this, I was that. When you come out a couple of years later, people around your circle have grown. There's growth, but you still coming around trying to bully people, but people are making money elsewhere. Like the streets are dead, so people are doing what they're doing, and no one really trying to have you around them because you can't be trusted in a sense. So my question is this: what's the reason? Why is my generation stuck in the YN stage? Is it because when they go to prison or whatever, the growth stops mentally, the dressing and everything, like they don't know what's happening in society, so they kind of stuck to what they know before they left? Or Are they just still living by the past, or is it a situation that needs help in a sense of they can't outlive the past or outgrow the respects that they used to have on the road? Because I'm not being funny. You're gonna respect someone on the road. Having all the respect in the world without any finances is rubbish. You can keep your respect. Give me money any day. You feel me? Because like respect don't pay bills. Okay, respect make people say yeah yeah how you doing, but you're still stuck in the same bubble. You feel me? And if that's what respect is, I don't want it. I don't want it. You feel me? So let me know in the comments, man, what you guys think. Is it am I just wilding out? Or is it actually a thing? Has anyone else thought about this? It's your boy, A Dog TV. Another day of Gossip TV, man. I'm out.